Senator, I want to turn to some topics under your purview as the top Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee and, of course, a member of the Foreign Relations Committee. Big developments with Russia. Ukrainian President Zelensky said overnight that the key city of Lyman has been completely liberated after Russia was forced to withdraw its troops. Do you think Ukraine is on a viable path to regain the territory that it's lost and ultimately win the war?
Well, I think they're on a key path to regain a lot of territory. I can't tell you exactly from a tactical perspective how much of it they'll regain. I think that the bigger issue here is that there really is no way for Russia and Putin to win this war or any of their objectives. Putin is down to two choices here. Number one, they can design defensive lines and say, here's where we're going to draw some lines, and this is the territory we're going to try to hold on to and concentrate his forces in that regard and take a couple of years to retrofit their forces. Or B, they can retreat and continue to lose territory. They certainly don't have offensive capability right now. The worry becomes the unpredictability of what Putin does in a situation like that. If he decides that, for example, that the NATO arming of and the European arming and the U.S. arming of Ukraine is causing not just him to lose his war and therefore undermine his grip on power, but in fact perhaps threatening his own forces inside of Russia, I think it's quite possible that he could end up striking some of these distribution places where these supplies are coming through, including inside Poland. A lot of talk about nuclear, but I think the thing I worry most about is a Russian attack inside NATO territory, for example, aiming at the airport in Poland or some other distribution point.
Would NATO have to respond?
Well, I think it would depend on the nature of the strike and how the other allies within NATO would respond to it. There certainly would be an attack on one. And so, therefore, certainly NATO will have to respond to it. How it will respond, I think a lot of it will depend on the nature of the attack and the scale and scope of it. But I think that's really the biggest fear right now that I have, is that he would conduct an attack against a NATO supply center inside of a place like Poland. That would certainly raise the specter of a direct Russian attack against a NATO ally.
You mentioned that you're more worried about that than him potentially using any nuclear weapons. Several Biden administration officials, including the Secretary of Defense, the National Security Advisor, say that they haven't seen evidence that Putin will imminently use a nuclear weapon. As the top Republican on the Intelligence Committee, is that what you're seeing as well?
Well, I wouldn't comment on what they're seeing or not seeing. I would say that I'm not saying the risk of him detonating a nuclear device as a demonstration is zero. I think certainly the risk is probably higher today than it was a month ago. I just think if you walk down that escalation path before he gets to that point, which is a pretty severe escalation, there's probably something he would do intermittent or intermediate, which would probably be, for example, what's the purpose of a tactical nuclear weapon detonated for demonstration purposes is to send a message. But I think if he believes that this arming of Ukraine is what's causing him to lose this war and potentially his position of power, he may strike one of these logistical points, and that logistical point may not be inside of Ukraine. To me, that is the area that I focus on the most because it has a tactical aspect to it, and I think he probably views it as less escalatory. NATO may not.
Absolutely. Talking about escalatory tactics, the stunning new leaks in the Nord Stream pipelines connecting Europe to Russia. Western intelligence officials say they were likely caused by underwater explosions. President Biden called it a deliberate attack of sabotage. Does the U.S. have evidence that Russia is responsible?
Well, I'm not going to comment on whatever intelligence products they've produced or had. I think logic and common sense will tell you that these things don't blow up on their own, especially in strategic and key points. Someone has to know where the vulnerabilities are, and someone has to have the capability to go down there and do it. So there's only a handful of countries that do. I doubt very seriously that the Chinese are involved in it, although I'm not a fan of the Chinese Communist Party. I wouldn't go as far as to accuse them of doing that. I think it's pretty clear. Someone did this, and the only people in that region who have both the motive and the capability to have done it are Russian or Russian forces. So I think for me, it's not an intelligence matter at this point. It's a common sense matter.
Senator, we're pretty much out of time, but I have to ask you very quickly about Venezuela. 7 Americans wrongly detained there are coming home in a prisoner swap. The U.S. released 2 Venezuelans in exchange for those 7. You're not happy with this decision. The White House admits it was tough.
Well, the 2 Venezuelans that were released are the nephews of Maduro, who happen to be convicted drug dealers. They were put in jail after being convicted. After a fair trial in the United States, evidence was produced, and it was overwhelming. The 7 Americans were hostages, and here's my problem with it. that has now put a price tag on Americans. Every time you do one of these deals, and I wanted those people released as much as anybody, but every time you do this, now others know I can take Americans, I can hold them until I need something as a bargaining chip. So what that has done is now sent a message to tyrants and dictators all over the world to go ahead and trump up some charges and arrest some Americans, because when the time comes, we'll be able to exchange them. So I think 7 innocent American hostages in exchange for 2 convicted drug dealers who happen to be the nephews of Maduro is a huge win for Maduro, and unfortunately puts Americans all over the world now in danger.
Senator Marco Rubio, thank you so much.